All right, keep moving forward here. Seattle and San Francisco, 271, 272. Easiest cap of the week for me. If you give me 3 points, I'm taking Seattle all day long. Looks like, Lockett's going to play in this game. Carson is fine. I'm going to get Russell Wilson. And it's a shame because I like the 49ers. I do. They just don't have an offense that I can trust at this point. I like Jimmy Garoppolo, but they're missing one component that they've always had, Kyle. It's a running back. If you put a legitimate running back on this team for San Francisco, I'm back in love with Shanahan and the boys. But I can't just have this running back by committee where nobody can break long runs. For what, 5 years? It seems like everybody they stroke up back there, you get that speed back, hand it off on 2nd and 2, and it's a 40-yard race down the sideline because nobody schemes the running game better than the San Francisco 49ers. I just can't trust it. I see a lower-scoring game. Do I think San Francisco could win? Sure, they're a home team. They're a good football team. Of course they can. 51.5 seems a little bit high to me, but if I'm just looking for an interdivision battle in a close game, I'm going to take Russell Wilson to keep it close just for the fact is I don't know where the big plays are coming from for the 49ers, and also keep in mind, George Kittle hasn't practiced this week with a calf injury. That could be devastating.
Yeah, this one hurts my heart a little bit here. And I mean, Seattle in my boys' stadium, do I want to take them? But look, Jimmy Garoppolo has the worst pocket presence I think I've ever seen, especially from he has absolutely zero pocket presence. He gets happy feet. His footwork is god awful. If you rewatch these games and you look at where he sets his feet and how he throws the ball, it's dreadful. It's not professional. It's god awful. Now you have, so the weakness of the Seattle Seahawks, they've been dreadful against the run, absolutely terrible, and that's the strength of the 49ers. But as you perfectly said, who's going to be the running back? Hopefully Eli Mitchell, another rookie, is healthy. Trey Sermon looks like a wasted draft pick. That kid, I don't see anything special about Trey Sermon. Looks hesitant, doesn't look explosive, doesn't catch the ball all that well. Don't like Trey Sermon at all. I do not like what I've seen out of Jimmy Garoppolo. Now the Seahawks, so the strength of the 49ers to the weakness of the Seattle defense, we have a bunch of injuries. And then when you look at the strength of the Seattle offense, it's those outstanding perimeter wide receivers in Lockett and Metcalf. The 49ers are banged up in the secondary.
Yeah.
Josh Norman's been okay. He's got a lung issue. You've got Demidor Lenoir and Emmanuel Mosley, who always gets torched. The Seattle passing game is going to be too much. They've got the quarterback advantage. They've got the wide receiver advantage, the big play advantage. It pains me to say it, but I'm with you. I'm going to take the points, and I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Yeah, and it's an interesting one because it's bouncing. It's where you get this number at. So I can't ever fault anybody for taking a good team at home in the division, -2.5. They just have to win the game. But 3 on that side, I say, you know what? I'm a little bit more interested because I think it's going to be a closer game. I'll take the points with Russell Wilson. And keep in mind last week, like the 49ers should have won that football game, but they didn't. But now I see the injuries pile up, and I just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel for the running backs. Maybe that changes, and we'll see if they can provide that because San Francisco, once again, good coaching staff, good team. I just trust Seattle a little bit more here, getting the points. If this was -1.5 for Seattle, I'd be like, okay, maybe a little bit different. But if I can get the 3 points here, I lean that way.